Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sal the Rookie. Okay, as you can clearly see in the background, I'm in Milwaukee heaven. I'm in Sydney Tools, which is located in Parramatta, North Parramatta. I'm checking out some Milwaukee tool and see if I can score a good deal. Also, there is something else I might be interested in, but I'll keep it as a surprise for the next episode. Stay with me and we'll see how that goes. But I'll give you just a look around for this heaven. Look.
Australia's #1 online adult store. Did you know they have over 250,000 customer reviews? Oh yeah. Did you know they deliver all of your orders in discreet plain packages? Yeah. Did you know all their products come with a 1-year guarantee? Oh yes. Did you know that free shipping options are available with a minimum spend? Yes.
Imagine if you can have whatever you want. Alright guys, so here's what happened. We've decided to go with this Chicago Air electric paint machine. It's actually pretty good. PSI 2 to 5, so not that bad. Electric, yeah, it's not going to be that much of a noisy. And let's just get something clear here, folks. The finish is not going to be as good as the proper air compressor paint machines. Okay, so we're doing it here on the budget. So the aim is to do something on the budget. Apologies for the wire. We're trying to do something on the budget here, and hopefully we'll get the job done to the best of our abilities. Again, as a rookie job, hey, if it looks good from a distance, to me that's a success. I'm at Sydney Tools again. The guy over there, his name is Christos. He's an amazing guy. He'll help you out with whatever. He'll give you honest opinion. Like I got my eyes set on this one, and he honestly said, don't go for this one, go for that one. Not much of a difference in terms of price. In terms of power, this one is 600 watt, that one is 1200 watt. So pretty much you're doubling your power, and you'll have more consistency with the paint coming out. Now, I'll take his word. He works here. He knows his things. Okay, let's give this one. Let's try it out and see how that goes. I guess it should work. I've googled some on YouTube, and controversial outcomes. Some they liked it, others they hate it. The only way to find out is to try it out ourselves. All right, let's grab it and head home. Hey guys, now that we got back from Sydney Tools, we bought this beautiful electric paint sprayer. Let's talk about this one. This is 1200 watt, 2 to 5 psi, so it should do the job, paint our car. Now we bought it from Sydney Tools. It was on special, so the price was actually pretty responsibly reasonable. The guys over there at Sydney Tools, you've got Christos and you've got Mike. Man, they were amazing. They got the job done. They know exactly what they want to do. And I'll tell you what, if you're watching, Christos, Mike, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for your assistance today. And yeah, if you're up for the market to go buy yourself a paint sprayer, go check him out. Sydney Tools in North Parramatta. This is the machine, this is the gun. It's a plastic gun, 1 liter capacity paint. It can spray normal paint, or let's just say water-based paint and oil-based paint. And this is exactly what we need. And it comes with this trolley looking thing where you can just, I don't know, do you know the trolleys, like when you go do shopping and all, and you've got that basket that you can just drag it around, so it's pretty much just like that. So you can do the shopping and painting at the same time. That's kind of catchy and cool. We're not going to try that now. We need to tie up all the loose ends that we got on the car first. Once we're done, then we move on to the paint. Once we get into the paint, we'll take that later, and I'll explain to you the steps that we need to do. But as for now, this is what we decided to buy. Chicago Air, 1200 watts, 2 to 5 psi. So it's good. Big shout out again to Sydney Tools. And hey guys, like I said, if you're looking for a sponsorship, just hit your boys up. Just holler at me, I'm all yours. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we are again, folks. Now, just like we said last time, that some small fix-ups that are gonna be happening inside the car in order to make it ready. Plus, I've got plenty of parts laying around over there, as you can see. So the only way to get rid of those is actually to install them into the car. Now, if you look closely, you can see that the visor over here is basically missing. That one is just, let's just say, have seen far much better days. Plus, on a separate note, check this out. This is what I got basically from the other car. Remember when I told you the donut car? That car was basically hooked up. So it had all the parts, in fact more. So basically this one's supposed to be somewhere here. Now, as you can clearly tell, I don't have the hole for that because this is the standard one, whilst this is the, I don't know, the fancier one. I got it when I got it, and I got the wiring harness that goes with it. Now, if my calculations are correct, the wire should be all the way here and connecting to some wire over here that goes into the light at the back. So, I'll tell you what, let's start dismantling things over here in order to suss it out and see if there is actually wire over here. If not, I mean, I got it, I can sell it, it's not a problem, and replace those. So, let's get started with that, folks. Good news, people, check this out. I removed the pillar, or the pillar cover, and you can clearly tell I've got a wire. Okay, there it is. This is the wire. So practically it's the same wire that I got this one out from, see? It is the same. Now all I have to do is just, sorry about that, slice into this one, hook that one up, and that should basically give me my center console light. You need to remove this trim, and in order to remove that you kind of need to remove the, practically the, sorry about that, I just need to chuck it at the back. You need to remove the seat belt. Now seat belt, it's pretty easy and standard. You just need to unplug this one. Once you unplug this one, you've got this one. Use 14. Use size 14, this one, and that basically should open it up and you're good to go. Let's carry on, folks. Now, back to the headliner, since we need to remove that. 2 screws over here in order to remove it, and you need to unplug this one. This is a bit annoying. You kind of need to use a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, in order to push those clips in. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, see those clips? So you've got 2 clips, one on each side. Once you push this side, let's just say, then you can just wiggle it out and push it the other side, and bam, it gets out. Same goes with the other side, and a couple of screws over here, and you just need to remove it. The rear view mirror, this was a bit annoying. I even tried to Google it to find out how to move that, because I didn't know if that clip basically is clipped inside or something. I've only noticed that basically this is just a cover. If you have the clip removal screwdriver, which is this one, that's easy. Just put it like this and just wiggle it out, and bam, you get it out. And as you can clearly tell, you've got a couple screws over here. You just need to unscrew them, and that basically should move and help you remove the rear view mirror. Once you do that, then I'll have a complete access to the liner, because you can clearly tell that it's easily movable. That means I can look inside and see if I can get that sorted out. Let's get on with it, folks. Just to keep you guys updated, I managed to install this one. See? Now it works just fine. There you go. Note to self, it's the most annoying screws that you're gonna have to screw. I don't know if you can see how tight. Yep, there you go. You've got 2 screws over there and another 2 screws over there. And trust me, it's so tiny, I had to use this one. See basically how it has a small screw, Phillips screw bit, and it's too small that you can actually fit it into the corners. There you go, and you can tighten them up. If you don't have this one, you're pretty much screwed, literally. Anyways, I managed to get into this one. I've sliced the wires, I got them. I just need to hook them up to the central light. I haven't figured that yet, because I still need to look at the wiring diagram. I've got like extra wires. I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be earth or something like that. I'm a little bit confused with that. I'll have to look into that and I'll get back to you guys. Meanwhile, I'm not gonna install this one yet. I might actually install this one because it wouldn't bother me as much. Actually, no. I'm just gonna leave them all open. I've got them all clean because either way, I still need to cut a hole over here in order to put the light. So I'm just gonna put them aside and I'll catch you up, guys, later once I figure this one out. All right? Hey guys, so here's what happened. Turned out that these are the wires that goes to the center light over there. Okay, now as you can clearly tell, this car is not designed with what they call it map light or dome light over here. However, the docked up car, the one that has all the features, comes with basically this one. Okay, this one should go over here practically. Okay, what I'm trying to do is basically cut this headliner, okay, in order to get this one inside and use those wires, rig them into that spot over here. Okay, once that is done, then in theory, once you open the door, then this light should work and the light that I'm about to install over here should work too. I got a confession to make. I had to go to my mechanic because apparently there was a short wire over here. I don't know if you can clearly tell, but somebody before me has been playing and messing around with the wires over here, and as a result of that I had some short, so he had to go and check it out. To the best of his knowledge, he got it sorted out and he said it still needs a bit of a more work, but at least now it works. He didn't install the light yet because at home, look, this is something that I would need to do. So in all fairness, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. What we can do now is just get my trusty blade and cut some over here. Now, since we don't have a template and we don't know exactly how much and how big, and I'm not planning to remove the whole headliner just in order to test it out, what I'm going to do is just cut small box over here, like shape box, okay, and we'll expand and increase as much as we need in order to install this one. Now in theory, this one should go like this. Oopsie, sorry, let's just put it that way. In theory, it should be like this. Now I've checked, it's a tough, tiny, tight spot over here. You won't be able to see it, but if you look closely, there are two screw spots over there that this should fit neatly in it. So what we're trying to do now, cut a rectangular shape over here, or a square shape, it depends. Well, it's got to be a rectangle, and we'll take it from there and we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's go with that. And here we have it. As you can clearly see, the holes that the screws that should fit into. This is the second one and this is the first one. Don't mind how ugly it looks. Keep in mind the dome light bracket itself basically will cover it all up. Let's just give you a test fit just to see how it looks. So if I'm just gonna put it, there you go. It's gonna be completely tucked away and completely hidden. So you've got nothing to do and to worry about. And keep in mind, those holes, the screws, if you look at it, how it looks from the inside, those are the earth connections. So that's why they have to meet up with the metal itself or with the body of the car. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, test fit it and put all the wires inside because they should be going inside in order to get out from this side so that I can connect them to this wire. Let's give this one a go and see how that goes. Okay, news update. There you go, properly installed and hooked up as it should. And the wire runs all the way here and meets up with this one. As you can clearly tell, I don't know if you can see it properly. Yep, there it is, and it's connected properly to the correct connections and everything. So we've only put the positive over here and the negative, basically all the earth is already there. Now, test fit, works, problem solved. Now what we need to do now, we need to put the rear view mirror and the sun visors and this A-pillar thingy and tighten things up as it should. Let's get on with that. Well, as you can see, seat belt is installed properly. The A-pillar cover is already installed. Everything is fine. Everything is tucked away. There is nothing that you can see. Now we just need to put the sun visors and the rear view mirror, and that should be it for the day. It's basically exactly the opposite of what we did before. You've got the rear view mirror with all the screws. You just put it there and you're good to go. And similarly with the visors. It's pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to do that or video it for you guys. I'm just going to show you the final product once it's done, alright? Check it out now. Properly installed. Everything is good, and come to the other side, properly installed, and all is good. Rear view mirror is done, and we just need to put the cap basically just like so, and bam, you are good. This is one heck of a beautiful inside. Done, and everything is done. Now let's move into the seats probably. Alright folks, we got the car out because the garage is way too tight for me to work on the seats inside. Before we get into it, I just want you to have a quick look here and see what sort of mess did I leave behind. You can see that it's quite a mess. So what we need to do before we get into it, let's just vacuum the car, get a quick cleanup. I don't need to put you in time lapse or anything because you know how to clean and vacuum a car. So let's just clean it up and we'll take it from there, okay? Alright guys, now that we've vacuumed the car from the inside and we cleaned it up as much as we can, it's time to remove the seats. I'm going to start with the front seat, remove the front seat because I've got some wires coming out and I'm planning to tuck them under the car carpet, and once we get that done we'll move into the back seat. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse and we'll take it from there. What you need size 15 in order to remove the bolts for the seat, for the front seat. As for the back seat, I don't know, let's just take it there once we reach there, okay? Cool, that was the easy one. Now that we moved the seat out, check it out. Check from the inside what I'm talking about. You've got 1, 2, and you've got 3. All these wires, they run all the way from the engine bay, through the firewall, all the way to the back seat, all to the trunk. We need to remove that, but before doing that, look how ugly and messy this is. I'm not going to vacuum it now. What I'm going to do is attempt to remove this one in order to remove that one so that I get to install this one properly, and we'll vacuum it afterwards. Alright, let's just take it from there. So here's where we at. 2 bolts, one over here and the other over there. You can easily remove them. Once you remove them, you get access to this one. Once you get to this one, in order to remove the other one, there's a 1 bolt over here, 1 bolt over there. Once you get those, you can easily fish it out. The reason why I did that is because the previous owner didn't install that one properly, so it didn't latch onto that, and that's why there was like some sort of an opening. That was a bit of annoying. Now as you can clearly tell, it's a mess, so what we need to do is basically clean it up. And you see, those are the wires, so let's see if we can tuck them in somehow. Alright, let's get one done. We definitely got sidetracked because you can see the center console over here. I decided to remove it. Look at the mess that is here. Oh, Jesus. Center console is actually pretty easy. What you need to do inside over here, there's like 2 bolts over here, and there should be 1 bolt in the middle and 2 bolts over there. There you go. Those are the 2 bolts that actually connect over here, and there is 1 over here. Once you get those done, remove the gear in order to get it sorted out, so that you can remove this plastic piece. Once you do, then everything else basically just comes right up. The reason why I moved it because I've already got a brand new one. Well, not brand new, it's actually far much cleaner than this one, and it doesn't have this broken part. So I'm just going to replace it in, vacuum first, replace it, and move on. Check this one out, guys. Way much cleaner, and it's black. And like I said, it comes with this one. You open it up, bam. Even the cup holder, it comes with the cup holder thingy, which is the one that you press, and bam, you've got it. Everything is perfect. 3 screws at the bottom, 2 screws over here in order to remove this part, 1 screw over here, and 2 screws underneath that. Easy does it, and this is clean. Yeah, now let's get back to the mess behind. Okay, we installed the seat. As you can clearly see, this is the bolt that you need to hook, and from the other side, there it is. Now the thing is, there's a clip behind this headrest that needs to line up, and now it's lined up properly. See, you can easily, well, not easily, it's kind of stuck a bit. You can easily open it this way, and even the carpet is properly installed. Well, I'm not sure if it's properly installed. I think it's going to be the opposite way. I'll get it sorted out for you guys. Sweet, got it sorted out. This is the screw, and the other side there's another screw up there. All the seat belts gone, everything is done, got it sorted out. See, now it opens and closes properly. Everything is good, trunk is good. Let's put that seat back and tighten up all these bolts, and we're good to go for the day. So now that we've put the seats back on and we cleaned it up, I just want to show you the update. As you can clearly tell, we've got the center console, the new one over here, the back seat, everything is tidied up, everything is as it should, and well, it's vacuumed for the second time or the third time, I suppose, so everything is clean. What I wanted to show you is, look, I don't know if you remember, all the wires, they used to go all the way at the back, and they were like exposed and shown. Now it's all tucked away and hidden. I managed to put them all the way through here, so they're all hidden. And if you look at the back seat, bam, there's absolutely nothing. This is how installing a sound system in the car should be. Everything should be hidden. Wow, it actually came up way too clean. Nice, not bad. Not too bad. Alright, which brings us to the end of our episode. Okay, let's just take it inside so that we can talk about it. Okay guys, now as you can clearly tell, we've managed to sort out the things inside the car that needed in order to get it up and running for the registration. That's number one. And number two, so that I can move around with this car. So, like I said, the next episode, it's going to be about installing the brakes and tidying up the taillights just to get it sorted out. Thank you so much for watching again. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And until I see you next time, yalla.